If you're visiting Bryce Canyon National Park, then Kodachrome Basin State Park and Grosvenor Arch need to be on your trip itinerary. Today, I'm going to show you why. Okay, I know I say that some of these spires are phallic, but please, this one, that is a wiener. I am so immature, but I mean, please, look at that! Hello? Okay, goodbye. So now it is 1:45 and I've decided to drive back down the mountain, and I am now at the Kodachrome Basin State Park, which is just past where my hip camp is. They gave me the cutest little map. I don't know why, I just think these are so cute. I just read through everything and decided which trails I'm gonna do. There was absolutely the most magnificent spire I've ever seen, and this first little trail I'm so immature. This first trail that I'm gonna do is just totally paved. Why do I have my seatbelt on still? Totally paved. This is the nature trail, and this one, according to the description, is just a half-mile loop that gives the user an introduction to the plants, animals, and geology found within the Kodachrome Basin. So I thought that was a good intro, so I'm going to do that one first, and then I think I'm going to try part of the Panorama Trail, which is 3 to 6 miles, and then I want to do the Angel's Palace Trail, which is just across the street here. That one's 1.5 miles, and apparently that one's good for photographers, and it has good views from above the canyon. And also, it's so much warmer down here. It's like 36 degrees in this valley versus like the 23 that it was at back when I was hiking in Bryce Canyon, so it feels absolutely so warm. It's great. I got to use their restroom, which had a flushing toilet and a wonderful warm sink with soap. Luxury, you know? I'm gonna hit this nature trail, read the wonderful informative signs, and then do the Angel's Palace across the street. So let's check it out. Rachel Carson, the author of Silent Spring, which I have and still need to read. Kodachrome Basin State Park is just 35 minutes from Bryce Canyon and definitely deserves a visit. The $10 entrance fee will give you access to this colorful wonderland of rock spires, also known as chimneys or sedimentary pipes. Did not expect this. If you've seen those old red and yellow boxes of Kodachrome film, you'll know where this park got its name. The National Geographic Society chose the name back in 1949 because of the incredible colors and contrast found within the park. After getting permission from Kodak, Kodachrome Basin had its name. Spring and fall are excellent times to visit the park, as temperatures will be warm during the day and cool at night. There's a range of trails you can explore, with the longest being the Panorama Trail. If you follow all of the trail extensions to the end at Cool Cave, you'll rack up a round-trip total of 10 miles. If you're looking for something shorter, I would highly recommend the Angel's Palace Trail, which is just 1.5 miles and provides stunning views of the park and its spires. That trail is actually a bit confusing. I definitely got off track a couple times, but it was fun. It's like a choose your own adventure. But now I am almost back to the parking lot, and I'm gonna decide what I want to do next. If you have more time, I highly recommend spending a full day in Kodachrome. I would have done more hikes here if I had time, but I wanted to visit one more place, so I headed out of the park and drove 10 miles southeast so I could catch one more beautiful double arch while I was in Utah. Okay, I just arrived at Grosvenor Arch. It was like a 30-minute drive down a very bumpy, unmaintained road. I am not looking forward to the drive back, let me just say that. That was much longer and bumpier than I expected, so hopefully this arch is worth it. It looks pretty sweet, actually. Okay, so let's go check it out. At least they were kind enough to pave the walkway up to the arch, the last 100 or 200 feet. Part of the way down this paved sidewalk, I jogged back to my car to get my Instax, because if I'm gonna have to go through an hour round trip of driving on that bumpy ass road, I'm gonna get my Instax, my GoPro footage, my phone photos, and then obviously just taking it in with my eyes. And it was actually really beautiful. Would I recommend the drive down here? I mean, if you really love driving on unpaved roads and like that bumpy ass experience, literally, then yeah, go for it. It's really beautiful. But like I said, I'm not looking forward to the return drive. Honestly, driving between places was one of my favorite parts of this Utah road trip, so really no complaints, even about this bumpy road. If you missed my Bryce Canyon video, you can watch that next, or the entire road trip by clicking here. You'll also find links to fun stuff in the description, like my email newsletter, which is basically a weekly digital postcard from a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.